Hello, my lovely chat. I know my stream usually would end at the 5-minute mark, but Twitch ads are just being wonky. I was directly looking at my camera to say that. Actually, hold on. So my mic wasn't even on. Fucking hell. But anyway, hello my lovely chat. I hope y'all are doing well. It is me, the Skinny of Ace, and I have an itty bitty calico with me. And a migraine. Which I should probably take some Motrin. I already took my max salt though. You know what? Let me go grab that before I explain whatever the hell I am doing. Alright. Oh my god. This cat, I swear. But anyway, let me take my pain medicine. Meow. Here. Oh. But anyway, as you can probably see in the disclaimer in the pinned chat, I'm going to be mostly non-verbal during this stream. Because of the fact that I am not good at talking and writing at the same time. It's either words come out of my mouth or words come out on the computer through the keyboard. Whoops. But yeah. Also, something I ordered a few months ago, back in like March, I think, arrived. There is another thing that is meant to come with it, but that's going to arrive later, I think. Let me just show him. Look at this little beast. Fuck. He has massive dumpy. And I also got pins. They're big ones. Like hore more. Hore more. Yeah. Let me just plop my little beast over there, so there's at least something in the cat cam. Even though this is an emotional support demon and not any of my cats. Actually, hold on. I have another, like, from the, like, original run of the emotional support demons. There we go. Just let me adjust. And behold, something. That is not a cat, but at least it's something. I'll have to figure out what to do with these pins because I know I'm probably going to put the red one on my shadow box. I'm just not sure what to do with the purple one. So, yeah. So right now there is like 2 and a little bit of a third of in terms of pages. This is, at the very least, going to be... I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyway, this is going to at least be twice the length once I'm done. Anyway, I'm going to start writing now, I guess. I almost turned on overwrite mode. I got a little bit of a dust buddy on my arm. Ugh. My head goes ouchie ouch. Cause it goes ouchie ouch. Ouch. Usually no. I'm not gonna put my hair up in the ponytail. I'll put it to the side. There we go. So I'm gonna turn the music up a little bit. But yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me just save that. Alright, yeah. Hey, hey chat, I think I did make sure to take my Adderall. I'm just waiting for the effects. Actually, no. Hmm. Oh, I should snooze that ad. I'm going to look something up. So... Oh! Oh yeah, keyboard shortcuts. That's what I meant. I'm gonna... I'm literally using the support Microsoft thing. So... So... And yes, I am using that thing as, I'm kind of using this as a tool to help people, that might not be as tech literate with, learning PCs. It's a little bit. Because I'm sure there are some people in the world who might not even know what a zip file is. And yes, the stuff in parentheses here is kind of just a guide for me for when I, do some drawings. There are a lot of commands here. So... But, yeah. Oh, snooze again. And I'm gonna be out of snoozes. So, in like 5 minutes, give or take, there's going to be, like 10 minutes, there's going to be an ad. But yeah. This is kind of like, just info dumping. But yeah. So ads are going to be approaching in 6 minutes. And once ads start, I'm going to do a small break for, the writing. Yes, Cordelia is being sentimental. I probably need to design some of the other characters that are in the LPIA. Maybe that's what I'll do, next week. Like, after I do certain things. Like, working on emotes and stuff. I might pick out some emotes that I want to try and do. And have y'all in the Discord, give feedback as to which ones I should do. Or, which ones I should make. Because I know I still need to do, a heart emote. I don't know where I put it, but I kind of have this, one image that I downloaded that has a bunch of, emote bases. Oh yeah, it's this one. Let me go rename it, actually. And I'm going to put this in references. And let me just go into references and grab it. Let me just make it. So there's 200 of these. And I probably need to use one of them eventually. But I'll probably figure this out later, cause ads are incoming! I'll be using the ad break to get some water or something. Because it's fucking sweltering! feels like over 100 degrees. Yeah, my dad also, before I went live, he assembled part of my belt sander, so I can finally use that. Eee. I'm very excited to finally have an opportunity to finish my goddamn cosplay. Which I'm probably going to work on it a little bit after I do this writing. Like, probably just a little bit of the writing. I'll, be doing that. But yeah. So ads are going to be starting soon. And once that happens, I will take my little break. I repeat that ads are incoming. Ads are incoming. I probably need to make an emote that is just for like ad jail. For the poor little meow poke who's in ad jail. Anyway. I'm going to go grab water, so I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm not gonna do the BRB screen because it hasn't even been an hour. I shall be back. Hey, 30 seconds left on ads. I have replaced my water. But yeah. we have made in about an hour almost a whole entire page of text. Let me just save this. I'm gonna consume another Hachu. I should have changed my pad. Like, before I probably should have put a pad on, because my period is probably going to start today. Or it's gonna be another fake out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, so when we reach the full hour, I'm going to take a more proper break. But yeah. So now we have fully written one page. So, yeah. So, yeah. Alright. Alright. Right. So I'm going to do an intermission so that I can, fully recuperate. I'll be returning in about 10 or so minutes, but yeah. I'll return in a few. Hello, Panda Pup. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Right now, I'm kind of just writing. I finished, like, you were also making a story. Ayy. But yeah. It's like really hot where I am right now. So I'm kind of like accelerating a little bit. Because it's like a gajillion degrees. That is a joke, by the way. It's not a gajillion degrees, it's like 100 degrees. But I suffer nonetheless. But yeah. But yeah. But yeah. It's probably something I should do. But yeah. So last night I very last minute paid for my ticket for the convention I'm going to on Saturday. But yeah. Today's stream might be a little short. As, you know, I am suffering from the heat. Yeah. I won't be streaming tomorrow or on Friday so that I have more time to, you know, work on my cosplay. Did you have a story about forbidden love or a story about an alpha falls in love with an emo girl? What? Well, forbidden love can be kind of an interesting thing to do. But how exactly would the love be forbidden, if I may ask? yeah. I both but don't want to make two stories at the same time. Yeah. You could make both in one story? Yeah, it could be possible. Like, you know, it could kind of be made into a story about, like, maybe the emo girl is, you know, someone the parents of the alpha don't approve of for some sort of reason. So they kind of like have to sneak out a little bit. But yeah. Like the alpha is from like a very influential family with like a lot of wealth, and the emo girl is like lower middle class or something, or like, you know, working class, and like, you know, has to work at, you know, like retail or something, and the alpha's parents don't really approve of that because they consider it low poor people work. I'm using very strong air quotes here. I got really good ideas. I appreciate that. Yeah, just a way to turn it into forbidden love. But yeah. So I've kind of been working on a cosplay for, you know, a convention I'm going to in like 3 days. And I didn't have red thread for whatever reason. So I had to go to Michael's because Joann's is shut down. And I got some thread. It was like 99 cents, but with the sales tax, it became like $1.05. So I paid for it in exact cash with $1 and a nickel. Behold. I paid with this paid this with a dollar bill and a nickel. But yeah. I should probably look at some copy pastas. Okay. Alright. There's a whole, but yeah. Alright. So... I think I'll just make one up. It's just gonna be me just trying to be vaguely insane. But I kind of am already. And yes, I'm just being insane. Yeah. But yeah. They have no snooze. But yeah. But yeah. And yes, if this ends up becoming an actual copy pasta, I'm going to go insane. But yeah. So, yeah. Alright. My aunt. Do I have the thing saved as a PNG? I don't. Let me just open up Clip Studio Paint. And it's gonna be this. And this is a section flourish that I have designed on my own, like a few months ago. Did I forget to take my Adderall? I probably did. But yeah. So, yeah, I think I definitely forgot to take my Adderall. Uh-oh, it's gonna get hit by the Adderall shortage. Oh no. Well, I have like a month or two left of, like, Adderall. It's just that I forgot to take it. I wrote 2 pages. But yeah. So, 2 whole pages have been written. It's gonna take a little bit. for the adults to kind of kick in. But I'm going to try and write one more page before I inevitably have to kind of stop because my brain gets fried. Oh, probably after that I will, you know, probably do a little bit of sewing. Because I'm realizing that my original plan of sewing the white fabric onto the jacket is a little too advanced for me. And I'd probably have to like use a seam ripper on the cuff, cut the actual sleeves and stuff, and then put the things back. So I ended up spinning a wheel and it told me to just make them into cuffs instead. So I'm going to be doing that instead. I do, for the record, I have acquired the rest of what I need, which was just the fabric. Not the fabric, the thread that I somehow did not have in the color red. I think it matches the ribbon quite nicely. Like, almost pretty much an exact match. But yeah. I think that's probably what I'm going to do. But first, I'm actually going to grab something. I have to go into the garage to get this. She doesn't want in. I ended up acquiring a cat. Whale. A little people man. So here is what I acquired from the freezer. It's soft serve in a pouch. I gotta wait like 10 or so minutes for it to thaw. But it should be still helpful. I don't really live in a place, I think, that kind of has like, you know, those that that kind of imports those like soft serve ice cream cones from Hokkaido. So I can't really have those. But this is kind of like the next best thing. I'm also kind of improvising using it as a cold pack on my neck. Because my back tends to get very, very hot. That especially. But I think I'm going to take a break from writing this chapter. I'm going to switch over to the hand cam. And just give me a moment. Wait, that's not what I meant to do. I'm going to add a sewing tag. So I gotta wait for this to fall before I can have it. Also, fun fact, this thing here, I have this written in my sources as moisten me. But anyway, let me go find an image of who I'm going to be cosplaying. Which I'm going to specifically grab. I just remembered that ugly ass Mirage plushie. Hold on. Let me just... This is my son. He has every disease, and he is also very ugly. Just, if you are looking away right now, just look at the screen. Please, just look at the screen right here. Look over here. Look at him. He is ugly. How is he so ugly? You're looking. Can you agree that he is incredibly ugly? Okay, let me go find him. I mean, he hates himself, yeah, but how did they fuck up Mirage that bad? And that is why I don't like the live action movies. Because they just made some of the most attractive robots in existence ugly as fuck. And I am not taking that back. In fact, I'm willing to... Oh, Okay, It's a meme, but... And it looks very shitty. But... This is who I'm cosplaying. I'm cosplaying Soundwave.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Okay, thank you for the hydrate. Of course, Soundwave, yes. But, yeah. And right now, I can't really, like, do his helmet because I have to go outside and it's like 100 degrees. And obviously, I'm not going outside when it's 100 degrees. But what I do have is this. And yes, it does look very big on me. I know it does, but to be entirely fair, I have small hands. Like, very small hands. Like, if I grab my emotional support demon, I have small hands. My hand can barely fit one emotional support demon. I still need to massage him. And yes, I specifically got the one that has the fucking big ass cheeks. Because the other one is not going to arrive until later. I gotta massage him. I must massage my son. And only like 1,600 of these were made. So he's a precious little baby with a little birthday hat. I love him. Yeah. Technically, it's 1,593 that were made. I just rounded it up. But look at him. My little puppy. My little puppy. Let me go put him back up on my desk. And of course, this is from like the original line of emotional support demons. And I actually bought two of them. One of them is in my mom's room, on my mom's side of my parents' bedroom. You know, just judging people outside of the window. But yeah. I'll be sewing this up. I know it looks wonky here, but this is going to be inverted. And I'll probably like cut the seam over here. So my plan is to like have this ribbon here, kind of like a little like this. Meow meow. He's eating food right now. I'm not going to grab him. Yeah, I'm going to yap a little bit about, you know, my plans for this cosplay. Then I'll have to run ads. Which they basically like only give me like a cent for the ads. But to be fair, I don't really have a high viewership. Meow. What are you meowing at me for? But I'll put this here. And let me bring out the Mr. Meow Meow. My map. Stretch the people. Oh, that was a big stretch. I'm gonna y'all get to see a little bit of me and of Mr. Meow Meow, because I have moved my camera. Hidegwa. You're very handsome. And yes, I am not wearing socks. I am in fact not wearing them. And besides, socks make me feel very hot anyway, so I don't really wear them anyway. I am probably going to wear them when I do my when I'm at the convention. Simply because I'll be wearing my Decepticon Converse. But other than that, I usually don't really wear socks. I have like the kind of autism that just avoids socks. Like, I will not wear them unless I really have to. It's just what I am. But anyway, that's our about to start, so I'm just going to consume some of this. What do you do, Mau? But yeah. But yeah. I'm gonna run ads as I eat my little self-serve. So, I'll do a walk. But yeah. Chat is now in ad jail. I'm gonna try and pace myself with this so I don't accidentally give myself, like, brain freeze. Are we? According to Seribot, yes. But yeah. Once the ads finish, I'll continue. I'll actually start working on this. Hold on. My cat has the desire to leave the room. He wants to go, Mama. Be free! The old man has been released. He's a little jail. But yeah. I'll probably be sipping a little bit of this once I'm, doing some stuff. Let me just screw this back on. And ads are ending soon. As that happens, I'm going to pick out a needle. And there we go. This has now been threaded. An ad break is over. Now I'm going to do a double knot on the end. Go over here. Or this would be more like a square knot. It could be considered both. But let me just tie that knot. The knot is now been tied. And now we can get started on sewing this together. Of course, eventually I might remake this. With, better things. Like more knowledge. Like maybe I'll just take apart the cuffs and, you know, remake them. Simply because, you know, it's just been a while since I've, you know, really done anything involving, like, sewing or anything along those lines. I mean, of course, I'm eventually, like, maybe gonna have to, like, I probably need to fix the tension on my sewing machine. But I feel like eventually if I ever, like, really want to do this more often, I'll probably, like, try to get a newer sewing machine. Like, one that is, you know, isn't older than I am. And possibly older than my own parents' marriage. I might need to ask my mom how old it is. She probably knows. She had it before I did. And let's see. Wawa. Indeed. Hello, Fun 4. So the stitches are done. I'm going to put this back. And I'm going to pull a double knot. With this. Then we just cut off the excess. And put away the push pins. And we'll see how it fits. Of course, I'll probably, like, trim some of the excess fabric of this. But let's turn it and let's see the result. I think this looks pretty nice. Even though there is, you know, the whole, like, the fact is the most symmetrical thing in the world. The important thing is that this has been stitched together and is at the very least done. But anyway, now I gotta go do this. Which is, going to be me pinning this down. Like this. And let me grab some of this thread. Of course, this isn't going to be, you know, what it actually looks like. Well, this isn't going to be the full length that I'll be using of, you know, needle. And thread. It's just going to be the length of thread head for this part. Just let me do my double knot. So that it hopefully doesn't completely unfurl on itself. But yeah. Just let me figure out how to get this into the eye of the needle. Alright. I got it in. Alright, so, of course, an ant has dropped in. I had to kill it, though. Sorry, little ant. And that. Alright. That should be somewhat secure. And there we go. I think I'll reuse this thread. Or, you know, this part. And that'll be a bit of our guide. For, you know, this. And let's do our double knot. For all the way. There we go. Let's just trim the excess. But yeah. I accidentally dropped the other one. Oof. There's a kitty crying at my door. Nope. Cry. It's just birds. Bird noises that I hear. Yes. How are you doing, Fan 4? I hope you're doing well. I'm just working on my cosplay after writing like 2 pages of story. We just get in there. There we go. So I think I'm actually going to do a little bit of this. Oh. We just try and do this. And there we go. And I did turn off my chat overlay. No, for this. Because I'm not really gonna need it. When I'm, you know, sewing. And do that. And we have some spooky music. And let me go do a double knot if I'm able to. And let's check it. Now, would this be the best thing that I've ever made? It's not. I've made drawings that are way better than this. But is it good enough for my purposes? Yes. That, and you know, I haven't decided not to use my sewing machine for this, and instead just winged it. Just improvised this whole thing. And I know some people are going to be like, Skelly, this kind of sucks. Like, this isn't the best thing you could make for a cosplay. And you'd be correct. However, I haven't really done anything like this in a while, so it's gonna take me some time. And I didn't really use a pattern. I just did this off vibes. But the important thing is that it is at least done. Or at least one of them is done. Also, my soft serve has become runny because it's fucking hot out. I'm gonna try and finish this. I'm gonna try and finish my soft serve before I kind of start doing anything else. Just give me un momento. But yeah. There we go. I finished that. And now I just need to do the other one. But ads are about to start, so I'll delay that. It's here. And I think it ended up being a little, this is a little shorter, but honestly, I don't really care. It's gonna look inconsistent regardless. So, as the ads happen, which I'll do them now, I'll be putting this stuff down. Of course, do a little bit of cutting. Alright. And this isn't the most consistent thing in the world, but honestly, I can always just undo the stitches at a later time. And, you know, make this with an actual sewing machine. Let me just cut this. Put that back. And now cut the sew. And there we go. Ads are also now over. But this is going to look a little shorter than the other. But that's okay. Let me... do something. Then... where did it go? Also, it's gotten hot enough that my candies over here have melted together. Where did I put my thread? Also, hello, Belgian frog. Yes, it gets hot enough to melt candy. But where is it? Oh, there it is. You've been chatting for a while. Yeah. And, cut? There's no fish! Fish bait! Lemau. Yes. Indeed, lemau. So, double knot has been made. Or would it be more of a square knot? I'm not sure. At this point, it's a running gag. Until I actually get the lurk bait thing. It'll no longer be a gag. But for now... let's do some sewing. And... Really, thank you. But anyway... let's continue doing all these stitches. But yeah. I definitely need to, like... get out my sewing machine again. Or like once the convention happens, since I can probably like take it out and kind of start doing some stuff with it again. Maybe like trying to fix whatever the hell this is. But yeah. But yeah. Let's get this over with. And when I'm done with this, I can start focusing on my helmet. Which is probably going to be a lot of me just like, you know, doing sanding, gluing, waiting for the glue to dry, then painting. I probably should have grabbed that needle threader I have. That's done. I can put these pins back in. And now we just do our double knot. Excess. And there we go. I just realized that I wasted several minutes sewing something that I didn't even mean to sew. That was not what I meant to sew at all. I meant to fold these together. Just let me take care of this part that wants to roll. There we go. I was so in the completely wrong part. Oh well. Let me just pin these down. But yeah. Ugh. And let's check. This fits quite nicely. I guess these would be considered like arm warmers at this point. But anyway. Let us start doing the correct thing. But yeah. Once I'm done with this, I'll probably like yap about something and then stream. And of course, I'm not going to be live tomorrow or on Friday, as I'll be dedicating those days to, you know, working on my cosplay, specifically the helmet, which is like very stressful, but at the very least, it's, you know, I have the parts all cut out. All I really need to do is sand them down, including all the bevels and stuff. And other than that, I'm almost done. At least the major part of like cutting all the foam is done. And for anyone wondering, Skelly, you probably should have finished this by last week. I know, but I'm not the best at remembering. I tend to forget very easily. ADHD, they go, ooh, shiny. We are all just crows. We are just corvids in disguise as humans. But also, we were... ADHD brain was probably, like, evolved for, like... before we had, like, civilized society. Because a lot of, a lot of our traits were probably, like, very useful several 100,000 years ago. Back when we were mostly hunters and gatherers. But, at the very least, when it comes to my ADHD brain is, I can do stuff. I can get something done, it just takes me a while because I do it distracted. But I do get it done. It's kind of like that with assignments for me. Like, I'll be distracted as hell. I'll probably end up doing it in between, like, doing other stuff, like watching YouTube videos. But I will get the assignment done eventually. With the help of music like this. Stuff that, isn't like stuff with lyrics or shit in them. But, songs that don't have words that I can understand. Ow. I pricked myself on accident. But the stitches have been made. I'm putting this back. And that is done. Can I please cut this? Thank you. And let's invert this. I think I was meant to do that thing that I undid. But honestly, just whatever. At least it's been made. But I'm going to grab this. And I'm going to try and have these be somewhat close together. Like in terms of length. Let me just put them horizontal. But yeah. So luckily this part is pretty much going to be done. Let me go put the thread here away. In my container full of threads. I need to organize this like a little more. Also, I have this this massive bobbin that has collected dust for a while. And it's this. It's like too massive for the container. Or two. At least in its current state. Put it in with my bobbins. Red thread. And it was just a bobbin. Oh well. At least I got that. And of course, you know, my new red thread. But yeah, this is hopefully going to be done pretty soon. And even if, you know, I don't have the helmet ready by the convention, I'll at the very least have my other equipment. Like the other stuff I acquired from the cosplay. Like these safety glasses. Which, yeah. Yeah, you'll assume that I'll be done? Yeah, I hope so too. But these are going to be these are safety glasses actually. And I picked them because they were like the perfect, like the most perfect visor that they had that suited Soundwave his design. That and I like to mention that the file hole for, you know, my, you know, whole, thingy, like, for the helmet, they had a faceplate that was, part of it, but I decided to kind of omit that. And that's kind of a like, theme regarding accessibility. As some of y'all might know, I have asthma. It can get pretty bad. Like, bad enough that I feel like I might have an asthma attack sometimes. That, and in case if I like, choke on something, like some form of food, I don't want to be forced to, take my entire helmet off just so that someone can do the Heimlich maneuver on me. So I'm instead having a dust mask and that visor that y'all just saw, instead of just doing a full-on helmet that I'd have to take off in order to, like, drink water. Which... Hold on. I'm gonna check the weather for Saturday. Saturday is a high of 90! So I definitely need to make sure I hydrate that day. Is 90 good? Let me convert it into Celsius. So... it's basically 32 degrees Celsius. So it's bad. Like sweltering hot. That's not a fun temperature. It is not, I can confirm. 100 is even worse. Don't even get me started on when it gets humid. Because when it gets humid, it is bad. Also, hello, not the butt. How are you? Just give me a moment to get this through the fucking needle. There we go. The Duggar Fire, indeed. But yeah. Let me snooze the ads. Because they were about to start. But I'm going to... start sewing. And this is so that I can, you know, so this a little more. Let me just, there we go. Now, that is done. And I can cut the thread. But first I gotta double knot. And knot number 1. Wait, no. That undid the knot. And there we go. So, I think I'll put my thread, the rest of the thread away. Because I'm obviously not really gonna need it. Let me move this out of the way. But yeah, we're almost done with the whole shenanigans of sewing live on twitch.tv. If I ever do this again with a different character, I wonder who I should do. I could do a Shockwave cosplay. Like kind of the, you know, bunny girl. Little Shockwave. Just become one with the Benoy. But as we're about to start, I am out of snoozes. So we're gonna have to sit the ads out. Apologies to everyone in chat who has to watch through the ads. If you don't want to watch them, you can do a subscribe. Or like turbo. If you have Turbo, I think you don't see ads. But I'll wait until the ads are done before I, complete sewing this. Which I'll probably start moving some of this stuff out of the way. Before, as the ads happen. I'm just gonna move them onto there. I'm gonna consume some of my candy. Me too. But yeah, ads shall start. And now they are being ads. So I'm gonna sit back as the ads roll. And yeah. Let's just wait for the ads to start. But yeah. And as the ads go, we wait so nobody misses out on anything. It's kind of just out of principle. Like, unless I like get hyper focused on something, I'm going to stop what I'm doing when the ads arrive. Or if I, can't really stop due to ads. Like if I'm doing something that requires quick time events. But yeah. And ad break is over. It's time to finish this once and for all. Let's do our double knot. If my hands will cooperate with me. And they're cut. Then, of course, we go back And we finish doing all the stitches. And we are done. Now all I gotta do is pull that double knot. Remove this pin. And now, let's put them on. Aha! Are they the most symmetrical thing in the world? Nah. But they're done. They are completely done. Hold on. Give me a moment. To put on my jacket. Yay, indeed, yay. And let's put these on. And here we go. It's really hard to like pull my arms forward or in this, but honestly, meh. But it's done, yippee! I don't have to work on this until after the convention if I want to make it better. But yeah. That is really... So I don't think I'm going to really... I'm definitely not going to be live for the next 2 days. As I, you know, have to really start grinding on getting my whole helmet done. But the sleeve parts, but the other part of the cosplay is done. And yeah, I think I might actually end stream because, you know, I know I only really worked on like 2 pages of my story, yeah, and I probably should be working more on it. but I just really want to get this cosplay done. I'm definitely going to be working on stuff related to it next week. On my, off my no writing week. That, and I have other stuff that I need to do before it's too late that, are on a time crunch, like registering for classes. That's kind of important, isn't it? But yeah. It's fine you stream when you can and how I can. Yeah. But, yeah. I'm going to probably just end stream. And, yeah. I'll be here on Monday, most likely. Because I don't think I'll be here tomorrow to, like, do anything. I didn't even plan a stream for tomorrow. I was probably gonna do art, but, I can do that stuff next week. For the rest of today, tomorrow, and on Friday, I'll be working on the rest of my cosplay. So yeah. I'll be here on Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And I'll be seeing y'all on Monday. Bye, y'all!